Stories of the Companions, Chapter 7. H. The Tragedy of Bir Maeunah. In the tragedy of Bir Maeunah, 70 Sahaba were massacred. All of them were Hafiz of the Quran. Their Jama'ah was called the Jama'ah of the Qurra and consisted mostly of Ansar. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved them very much, for they engaged themselves in dhikr and recitation of Al-Quran during the night, and attended upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his family during the day. A person named Amr ibn Malik, and known as Abu al-Bara, belonging to the Banu Amir clan of Najd, came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and took this jama'ah with him for the tabaligh and the ta'alim of his clan. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam expressed his apprehensions, saying, "I fear some harm may come to my Sahaba," but the person assured him that he was personally responsible for their safety. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after much hesitation, agreed to send the jama'ah of 70 Sahaba with him. He also gave them a letter to Amr ibn Tufail. What does I do? Tufail, the head of the clan, inviting him to Islam. These Sahaba camped at Bir Maeunah. Umar ibn Umayyah and Mundhir ibn Umar took the camels for grazing, while Hiram radiyallahu anhu, with the two companions, went to deliver the Nabi's message to Amr ibn Tufail. On reaching near his place, Hiram radiyallahu anhu said to his companions, "You both stay here. I shall go alone to him. If I am safe, you may also come after me. But if I am betrayed, you may return from here, as the loss of one is better than of three." Amr ibn Tufail was the nephew of Amr ibn Malik, who had brought him the jama'ah, the company, the grouping. He was a bitter enemy of Islam and hated the Muslimin greatly. When Hiram radiyallahu anhu delivered Rasulullah's letter to him, he did not even care to read it and attacked Hiram radiyallahu anhu with his spear, which pierced through the latter's body. Hiram radiyallahu anhu said, "By the Lord of the Kaaba, I've triumphed," and died. The heartless person had no consideration for the guarantee given by his uncle, nor for the accepted tradition all over the world that nobody would kill an envoy. Then he assembled the people of his clan and called on them to kill all the Sahaba camping at Bir Maeunah. The people hesitated in view of the guarantee given by Amr ibn Malik. He collected a large number of people from the neighboring tribes and attacked the Muslimin. They massacred each one of them, except Ka'ab ibn Zayd radiyallahu anhu, who had some life left in him, and the enemy left him as dead. Mundhir and Umar radiyallahu anhuma, while grazing the camels, saw vultures hovering in the air. Well, they should have used that when they talked about the three, the plural. They said, "Something foul has happened," and returned to the camp. They saw from some distance that their companions were dead, and the murderers were standing around their bodies with bloody swords in their hands. They stopped a while to think what they might do. Umar radiyallahu anhu said, "Let us go back to Medina and affirm Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam." Mundhir radiyallahu anhu did not agree. He said, "Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will get to find out sooner or later. I do not like to miss Shahada and run away from the place where our companions are lying in their peaceful sleep. Let us go forward and meet them." They both went and jumped in the thick of battle. Mundhir was killed and Umar was captured. As Amr's mother had set free a slave in connection with some vow that she had made, Amr set Umar free and let him go. Amr ibn Fuhaira radiallahu anhu was also among those who were killed at Bir Maeunah. Jabbar ibn Salama, who killed him, says, "When I thrust my spear through him, he said, 'By Allah, I have triumphed.' And to my amazement, I saw his body lifted upwards towards the sky. I made inquiries later as to what was the triumph that Amr ibn Fuhaira radiallahu anhu meant when he said, 'By Allah, I have triumphed.' I was told that it was of entering into Jannah. This made me embrace Islam." Note, these are the illustrious people of whom Islam is rightly proud of, well, pleased with. Death had really more attraction for them than wine for their enemies, as did the deeds that were sure to win Allah's pleasure. They felt most triumphant at the time of surrendering their souls. And it wasn't just wine, it was, women and all that other stuff, but there's the good in the hereafter for us too, even greater.